It's fantastic to look out in the morning and see the Heather Hills in the background.
It's such a beautiful environment here. We get so much support. I always have someone to turn to.
I'm thoroughly inspired by all my teachers and all the subjects I do.
Everyone here is very fit and healthy. They don't really sit down.
Go!
Being with friends the whole time. School's a lot of fun.
Glenalmond was founded in 1847 by William Gladstone, who went on to be Prime Minister 4 times, and he was looking to create an English model of a public school in Scotland in the middle of the 19th century. One of the great things about Glenalmond is its position in the very centre of Scotland. We're an hour from Edinburgh Airport, just over an hour from Glasgow Airport, and yet school is here in Perthshire. It is safe, it is secure, and at the same time accessible. At Glenalmond there are 400 pupils, which is a school very much of a size that allows us to know people as individuals. Those 400 pupils are a mix of boys and girls. It's a fully co-educational school. The majority of our pupils are from Scotland, from England, from Ireland, but we have a great number from the rest of the world too. We have 16 different countries represented, and that mix gives us a great richness. There's also a mix of boarding and day, predominantly boarding, but the day pupils are part of the boarding life in every sense.
I'm Cameron Montgomery. I'm in lower sixth form and I'm a day pupil.
I'm Fern Whitelaw. I'm in upper sixth and I'm a boarder.
The scale of the school is important in developing individuals. We're trying to develop a nice, balanced, self-confident pupil who really achieve all that they can achieve relative to their ability, relative to their diverse talents.
About 15.
First of all, Glenalmond offers a fantastic educational experience in an academic sense, and a very wide range of abilities can thrive and shine in our environment.
It's part of the mantle, it's squishy and ductile.
The curriculum we follow is the English curriculum, so we study to GCSEs at age 16 and A-levels at 18, and that is a very distinctive thing in Scotland.
It is X-3.
We have a wide and diverse range of academic excellence. There are 24 different academic subjects on offer at Glenalmond.
I've just started my upper sixth year, so I'm doing my second year of A-level, and I've chosen French, Latin and English. And I've always had an interest in languages. There's never a lesson that's the same as the lesson before. There's acting sometimes, speaking, listening, writing. It's a good mix of everything.
I've just started lower sixth form and my A-level course, so I'm taking biology, chemistry, maths and history, and I'm really finding it enjoyable.
If you hold your boards up so that we could see what you have drawn on them.
I think maths is brilliant because you learn formulas and you learn how things work.
This morning we're going to do an experiment which follows on from GCSE, that is thermal cracking.
What I enjoy in chemistry is seeing the building blocks of nature. Any experiment with the Bunsen burners is always good fun.
We're extremely fortunate to have many teachers and coaches who have the most incredible experience behind them, who are passionate about their subject areas. Teachers who will create an environment where pupils will want to learn for themselves, who will discover a sense of curiosity and excitement in learning. But we're much more than just a school that concentrates on academics, and there is time in the boarding school day, particularly in the environment that we're living in here in rural Perthshire, where we can exploit opportunities for action, for adventure, for competitive sport, for drama, music and so much else.
Glenalmond encourages you kind of in any way that you can excel. Lots of people are very good at music at Glenalmond. They really encourage music, drama, the arts, and also sport. Sport's a big part of Glenalmond life.
Glenalmond runs a full programme of inter-school sports, so we pride ourselves on the quality of our teams. We look to develop the all-round personality and make sure that pupils have the opportunity to play a wide range of sports as well.
Unlike many schools, we have the privilege of having our own golf course. We've got quite a strong team that showed when we won the Scottish Independent Schools Championship.
It's a special feeling here. It's kind of because it's a full boarding school, because they live and breathe everything they do. It's, you know, the sport, particularly for the boys, particularly for the rugby here, it's a bit of the heartbeat of the school, and when the rugby's going well, I think the school's in good heart.
Our girls enjoy their sport, enjoy being active, and I think that's a telling sign of what we're putting out there for them.
I think there's definitely something for everyone here between the sports and all the other extracurricular activities. There's such a range of things to do.
Music does feed the artistic soul, and it's important that if you're very active and out on the games pitches that you have something else that you can do that gives you a chance to let off steam artistically.
After-school activity is very important part of the artistic life, where they can find a place to be creative and original about themselves.
We're delivering anything between 275 and 300 individual music lessons a week in instruments ranging from bagpipes through to violin, viola, guitar, all the things you'd expect to see delivered.
Subjects like music and drama, they always extend beyond the classroom. I'm heavily involved in the pipe band. I love playing the pipes. With all the activities you do, you really form strong bonds with your teammates and the people you do activities with.
All the pupils at Glenalmond, whether they're day or boarding pupils, are members of one of the 8 boarding houses that we have in the school. Each boarding house is run by a housemaster or house mistress who will be supported and helped themselves by a team of tutors. The pastoral care structure is based on the house.
As housemaster, you take on a lot of the roles of being a parent. You are the first point of call to the parents of the boys who are in the house, and you know they need to feel that you know there's someone there making the same sort of decisions in the same circumstances.
I'm responsible for the day-to-day care of the girls, making sure that they're happy in the house and that they're able to do their best work. Well, I live in the house all the time, so the girls know that they always have access to me if they need me.
After a while, I think boarding it seems like being at home again. The house does turn into your home, and you've got all your friends around you the whole time.
Even though I'm a day pupil, I'm still part of a boarding house. To get a full kind of Glenalmond experience, it's not necessary to be a boarder, but it's good to be kind of like a boarder and experience all the things they do.
Well, the day pupils must be seen as equal members of the school. Therefore, the day pupils are members of a boarding house, and they're part of the structure of the house. And that's, I think, a great opportunity that Glenalmond provides that not many schools are able to provide to their day pupil population. All of our full-time staff live on the campus along with all the boarding pupils, and that closeness of contact creates a community, and it creates wonderfully positive, creative relationships between teachers and pupils.
We have a real relationship. It is like a very large extended family, and that is wonderful from a teaching perspective, because it builds that relationship with teacher and student.
One of the great advantages of being a school of 400 is that not only are we as a whole a community, but we're also able to speak to pupils on a one-to-one basis, because there is time, there is the opportunity, there's the personal knowledge.
I think chapel is probably one of the main things that encourage the sense of community here at Glenalmond.
Gathering together really does push the message that look after your school and look after people in the school, and everyone will be happier.
I'd like to think that chapel underpins everything that happens here. It's right at the heart of the college, and the college gathers here as a community to worship God, but also for that time together and a bit of peace in the middle of a busy life.
The chapel has historically a significant part in the life of the school, but we have a very, very broad church, and there are pupils from many different faiths, indeed pupils with no faith. But we meet as a school 7 days a week. 6 of those occasions are in chapel. Community service is important to us because we like to provide those opportunities for personal growth. Whether it's chopping wood or the conservation project where we've been clearing woodland of clogging rhododendrons, or whether it's working with elderly people in local care homes, all of that is a contribution to society, and where young people are learning to give as well as receive.
One option for community service is wood chopping, where we pack up the wood we have chopped and sell it to the community, mainly the teachers, and we raise money for a charity of our choosing.
I think it's important for the pupils to undertake community service in terms of broadening their horizons, teaching them some independence, and showing them how they can connect what they learn at Glenalmond with the wider world outside.
Pupils, they are encouraged to take opportunities. If a pupil comes to me and says, "Sir, I'd like to raise money for the following charity," my immediate answer is always, yes, let's work out how we do it.
We've just done a 100-mile walk. It was really amazing. We came from beyond Abbey Moor, through the hills and along all the rivers. Morale was high.
CCF, which is the Combined Cadet Force at Glenalmond, is a compulsory year where pupils are taught some essential skills as well as some understanding of the military world.
It's not strictly to encourage people to go into the Army, the RAF or the Navy, but it's to encourage the values that come with that, the life skills and helping each other out.
You've got to break up your shape with maybe leaves or twigs. Well, I think the CCF and the community service programme, I think it's really important because it broadens your horizons, and you can see the wider world, and you can see how other people live, and it shows you that not everywhere is like Glenalmond, and not everyone is as fortunate as ourselves.
One of the most important things that we can do as a school is to set people up for life beyond school, to make them academically prepared, to help them be emotionally prepared, to have an understanding of responsibility and maturity.
I think my confidence has grown massively since I came to Glenalmond. Just being around everyone else, being with other girls, it's definitely improved my confidence.
What Glenalmond offers is the broadest possible educational experience. We're looking to develop the intellect and the academic experience, the mind, the body and the soul.
It's a really fantastic place to be. It's a fantastic learning environment, and the camaraderie you get with your housemates and your classmates, it's just really good fun. Really good fun to be with your friends and be in such a beautiful place.
The resident staff are utterly committed to the care and the education of the young people who are sent here, and every pupil is treated as an individual, as somebody who really matters. We really care about the pupils here, and they have a fantastic time. It's like being part of a big family.
Glenalmond, first and foremost, is a very happy school, and that's one of the things I'm most proud about as warden. And it's happy because it's a school where pupils can achieve things. We are far from the temptations of the city, where pupils can develop healthy interests in sport, in work, in music, in drama, in ways in which they are not distracted. And I think the range of activities that we provide, the range of subjects, the range of opportunities, the personal contact, and perhaps above all that sense of community is something that is very, very special.